What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you tune in and check out the content. With that being said, man, I want to speak on this recent discussion that has been going on about LeBron James, right? And how they said that LeBron James ruined the All-Star game, and the turning point, which what Kevin Garnett said, the turning point was when LeBron James did not accept the challenge that Kobe Bryant, presented to him during the All-Star game. You know, he just really, it just made him look like he just really didn't, I don't know, he wasn't into it or whatever, right? And so now those are the statements from Kevin Garnett. And Carmelo Anthony, I think, tried to help LeBron James out, but he more so confirmed what Kevin Garnett said. And this is not the first time that, I've heard this. Stephen A. Smith has also said that LeBron James messed up the All-Star game, and with not participating in the dunk contest and also not playing hard in the game itself, right? So, and so with a lot of people saying that, and is it really LeBron James' fault, in my opinion, right? I think it's the league's fault, because the league put LeBron James, they made him the face of the league without really having LeBron James earn that title. They just anointed him the face of the league. So LeBron James never felt like he needed to work for anything. If the league is giving it to him, like, why work for anything? And so why expect LeBron James to participate in the dunk contest when he's getting all the accolades, like he's the face of the league? Why should he play hard in the game when he's already, he's making his money? He more so sees it like he's really doing you a favor just by showing up. So I blame the league. I put the league at fault. And with that being said, I'm gonna get into what Carmelo Anthony said, because he made some good points, and none of this to me is news. I've been saying this stuff for a long time, but here we go.
Something I see him say, like, Brown the All-Star game up
with the Kobe Bryant one-on-one
Right.
where he smacked the floor.
He's only saying that because at that moment of what we know and how we looked at the All-Star game was like the stars rise to the occasion. And this is all stars, but now you have the star of the stars that's rising to the occasion, that we just know that this is what everybody wants. We have to give this to them. My first All-Star game experience was 03-04 as a rookie. So it was a rookie All-Star game, right? And we played against the sophomore. I think at the time it was like Amari Stoudemire, Boozer. We playing against those guys as rookies. So we thinking that we the hot, rookies. We got the first game. As you go through the weekend, you realize the energy gets different on Saturday for Saturday activities. Then Sunday coming, it's a whole nother energy that you can't even fathom. You seeing getting ready, you in the locker rooms, you seeing the All-Star jerseys, how serious they taking it. Now everybody in cahoots, because it's almost like a wrestling match. It's like, all right, look, first 3 quarters.
Let me get my off.
Everybody on the same
Everybody
page.
get their shit off.
Everybody on the same page, though. First 3 quarters,
Let's put on the show.
let's go have some fun. Fourth quarter come, we all agree that we get into it. That's what we came up underneath. That's the information that was passed down to us. So when he didn't do that, people started looking at it like, oh, like, I bet. We're going to do it our way at this point. Oh, Bron the All-Star game up. Oh, Bron the dunk contest.
All right, so that's what and so this was like player empowerment, right? Some people call this the era of player empowerment. I just think it's more so the era of player entitlement, right? Just like I said, if certain traditions and expectations are passed down to LeBron James and all those guys, and then LeBron James feel like he don't have to live up to those expectations because he's already been, anointed the face of the league. He don't have to participate in the dunk contest and all that. That's the league fault. That's the league fault, because certain things you should have these guys participate in, because the fans want to see these guys and they want to see these guys perform. don't nobody want to see these guys get hurt. But if you watch these guys perform all year long or half the season and they having a good season and you vote them into the All-Star game and you expect them to participate and it's up to them whether they participate or not, then you're going to have situations like this. And that right there, when I remember watching that game when Kobe Bryant, challenged LeBron James. They went into the fourth quarter. Kobe Bryant challenged LeBron James, and LeBron James ain't want no parts of it, right? I don't know if it was because LeBron didn't want to get embarrassed by Kobe Bryant, or whatever it is. But either way, man, that has been with LeBron James, like his like a common theme for him. Like he don't rise to the occasion. Like if the NBA does not give it to him, does not appoint LeBron James, then he don't do it. He runs around from team to team, trying to put himself in a position to win. But he's been like a fake GOAT throughout his whole career. And so, when Kevin Garnett and other players say stuff like this, it's no surprise because, like I said, as a fan, this is what I've been seeing from LeBron James throughout his whole career.
Because Bron ain't never been in a dunk contest.
I don't know why.
Bron a 3-point contest. So he gonna get blamed for every single thing. But that was a pivotal moment for him to keep that energy going in the All-Star game. Especially
now, as far as LeBron James getting blamed for everything, I don't think fans expected LeBron James to participate in the 3-point contest, right? But you do expect LeBron James to play hard, in the All-Star game at certain points of it. Like everybody know, and it's been since I can remember watching the All-Star game from like 1980 on, right? They'll play hard, they'll showboat for the first 3 quarters, right? They'll showboat. And I remember watching Isaiah Thomas, display his ball handling skills and stuff like that. Like fans want to see you do some things in the All-Star game that you wouldn't be able to get away with in in a regular season game, right? And so fans like that. So you're giving them that. Then fourth quarter, man, fans want to see Isaiah and Bird on the same team going at Magic. And from the West Coast, Magic, and who might be on the West with Magic, like Magic and probably Worthy and all those guys, right? Fans want to see that, but like LeBron James, man, he broke tradition. He was allowed to get away with breaking tradition, and not only was that the turning point for the All-Star game, but like throughout the seasons, right? You know what I mean? Like regular season, like I said, this guy was able to move from team to team, didn't have to work on his game to get better. He just teamed up with better help. So let me get back to what Carmelo was saying, though.
Especially when it's challenged like that. It's challenge. It's a fun challenge though, because we all know that he want this moment.
You said the word right there.
And we all know that we want you to have this moment with him. We want you to have this moment. This is why I say that y'all, we all rising to the occasion, but now this is what we all want to see here. Like, go ahead. If it was somebody else, nobody would.
That's not true, man. So Carmelo Anthony trying to say that, like, if it was somebody else who didn't live up to that expectation or didn't accept that challenge, that nobody would say anything, right? And I doubt that. I mean, like, if they had to make Kevin Durant the face of the league, and then Kevin Durant just say, well, I don't want to be to accept these honors or everything that come with being a face of the league. Just pay me and let me show up. Fans don't, that's not giving the fans what they want. And basketball is, it's entertainment. And when you feel like as a fan, you're not getting the best from these guys, then you feel cheated, and that's part of the reason why I think that this, like Jeannie Buss came out with that statement recently about LeBron James. Because if you look at the Lakers with LeBron James the past 7 or 8 years, they haven't really, what they signed up for, they didn't get that. You know what I mean? So she said that LeBron James was unappreciative and some other things. And he's not the first player who was unappreciative or the first player who was arrogant at all. But if you win and you're arrogant, then that's different. If you win and you're unappreciative, or you win and you're aloof, whatever you know, like whatever whatever your personality is, you gotta combat that with winning. And if you don't win, if you're a diva and you don't win, then that, you know, they're gonna call you out. And so LeBron James didn't live up to, you know, the Lakers, that organization is about championships. And he did win the bubble championship, but that's not enough for them. You know, they want legitimate championships. That bubble championship wasn't real. LeBron James been faking it throughout his whole career. And you know, it is what it is. So that's my take on it. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to leave a comment, and I'm gonna check y'all out in the next video. Peace.